So this past year, I reviewed quite a few projectors on the channel, but the JMGO N1 Ultra is a little different. Let's ramble.
Hold up, place go wild when I pull up. They all on me like it wants.
Hey, what's up guys? It's great to see you all again, and if you're new here, I'm Patrick and this is where I ramble about tech and other stuff. A big shout out to JMGO for sponsoring this video. When they approached me to review two of their projectors, the JMGO N1 Ultra and its little brother, the JMGO N1, I didn't really know what to expect. I mean, it's always a bit of a hit and miss when it comes to projectors, but I'm happy to report that one of these projectors has blown me off my socks so hard that it has now permanently replaced our main projector in the home setup. So first, let's have a look at the absolute beast, the JMGO N1 Ultra over here, and later on in the video, I'll compare it to the little guy, the JMGO N1, which in my opinion has a very compelling use case of its own. So out of the box, you can already tell that this projector is a little different from what we're used to. It comes in this really nice sturdy foam case, which comes in really handy if you plan to take the projector with you on trips or meetings. Inside the box, there's a little quick start guide and of course a little remote, very straightforward. We've got our cable and our power brick, but then as we take it out of the box, you'll see what I mean when I say it's a little different, because this projector comes with its own built-in gimbal and this swivel mount on the bottom, kind of like a lazy Susan for projectors, which brings an incredible amount of flexibility and versatility to this projector. It also comes with a USB-A port, two HDMI ports, and a 3.5mm audio port. More on those later. Now, the JMGO N1 Ultra is the world's first AMLC tricolor laser projector, and trust me, that is not just some marketing speak, but it actually results in a pretty amazing image, allowing HDR10 and a contrast ratio of 1600:1. Not to mention the best color reproduction I have seen on a projector, outshining any competing LED projectors and even single laser projectors. The base allows for a 360-degree pan or swivel and a 135-degree tilt, which means you can literally turn this thing into a ceiling projector. The real magic happens when the flexibility of the base is combined with the powerful software. The built-in keystone correction and laser autofocus are so good that you can place the projector pretty much anywhere, use the swivel and tilt to aim it at the desired spot on your wall or the screen, and let the projector do the rest. If for whatever reason the keystone is still not quite perfect, there's always the option to fine-tune using the manual keystone correction, which I found really useful in finding the perfect image for my particular projector screen. Quick and effective keystone correction on the go and some specific fine-tuning for the more permanent setup is the perfect combo in my opinion. What makes the JMGO N1 Ultra such a great all-in-one option is that it comes with Android 11 built in, providing a really snappy experience and giving us access to 5,000 apps, including Disney+, HBO Max, YouTube, you name it. The only app that is not included natively is Netflix, but a bit of Googling will show you how to sideload that onto this device very easily, so that's not really an issue for me. Of course, you can also stream content from your other devices since the projector has Google Chromecast built in, or you can hook up something like an Amazon Fire Stick or an Apple TV as well. No need to worry about having to add extra speakers either. The N1 Ultra comes with two 10-watt speakers built in, and it's DTS and Dolby Audio certified. Those speakers easily fill a room, and the 45Hz extreme low frequency bass is something you will need to hear for yourself. Now, the fact that it's portable and can easily be set up anywhere doesn't mean it can't be used as a killer permanent projector in your main setup. In fact, I like this projector so much that I decided to pack up my Nebula Cosmos Laser 4K and make the N1 Ultra my main projector. And by the way, I will be dropping a video on the full home cinema build once it's all the way done, so if you're interested in that kind of stuff, a sub to the channel would be much appreciated. Now, don't get me wrong, the Nebula is a great projector, and I'm not usually in the habit of making comparison between brands on this channel, but once you see the image out of the N1 Ultra, it's a done deal in my opinion. What really did it for me was the brightness on the JMGO N1 Ultra. While the image on the Nebula is great, I always found myself wishing it was just a little bit brighter. The JMGO really knocks it out of the park in that department. Not only is it brighter, the triple color laser optics use modularized laser stacking for truly amazing colors. And the quad layer diffuser system means you get the same brightness all across the screen. Most projectors are super bright in the center and then they get a bit dimmer towards the edges. The N1 Ultra's brightness is spread evenly across the screen, which looks a lot better. I went out and bought the official projector stand for it, and it is just perfect for a permanent setup like this. The N1 Ultra comes with an HDMI port equipped with eARC, which stands for Enhanced Audio Return Channel, and that means you can go all out and hook up a full-blown surround system to it as well. In our case, we have a single high-quality HDMI cable running from the eARC port on the projector to our Sonos Beam soundbar, and being an Apple guy, I do prefer to watch my stuff using an Apple TV. This way I can watch the beautiful HDR10 content and enjoy it all in Dolby Atmos audio. I'm not exaggerating when I say that the image resembles something like an OLED TV more than it does a traditional projector. The one thing to note though is that if you plan to hook up more than one device to the projector, which you likely will, you will need to get yourself a good eARC splitter. The way I have it set up here is that I run a single HDMI cable from the projector to the Sonos soundbar over eARC, and I use the splitter at the soundbar, so I can hook up all my devices over there, including the Apple TV or PS5 and the Nintendo Switch, and enjoy it all in the best possible audio and video quality. And speaking of video games, this is easily the best projector I've ever used for playing games. Games on the PS5 look absolutely stunning, and I'm experiencing no lag or ghosting whatsoever. And because it's so bright, you can play it with the lights on, no problem, no need to keep a dim room at all times. I'm thoroughly impressed with this projector. Now, if you're not that concerned with having the absolute best of the best in terms of image or audio quality, and you care much more about ultra portability, the N1, the Ultra's little brother, is the way to go for you. It is considerably smaller, a lot lighter as you can see, and of course also considerably cheaper. You can literally grab the N1 by the handle and move it from one location to another. Like the N1 Ultra, it comes in this nice foam case, which makes it great for camping trips and other situations where you just want to whip out a light setup. It still packs a lot of the key features of the N1 Ultra, like the triple laser light source and HDR quality, but most of the other specs are a bit more modest in order to bring down the size and of course the price. It displays full HD quality in 1080p, but the brightness is 800 CVIA lumens as opposed to 2200 CVIA on the Ultra. That is still more than enough to produce a great image, but it will look its best in a dark room or outside at night. The dual speakers are 5 watts instead of 10 on the Ultra, while the 45Hz bass is present in the smaller N1 as well. Now, the JMGO N1 comes with a single HDMI port as opposed to 2 on the Ultra, but it is eARC, so if you use it in a setup like mine with a splitter on the other end, you can still hook up multiple devices to your N1 at the same time. If you don't care about that and you just want to use it as a standalone device, you will be happy to know that Android 11 works also very snappily on the N1 as it does on the N1 Ultra. So guys, if you're looking for the absolute best of the best in terms of picture quality, you'll be blown away by the JMGO N1 Ultra. But if it's convenience and ultra portability you're after, while saving a bit of cash, the JMGO N1 is a great option for you. I'm not in the habit of naming prices on my videos since they do tend to fluctuate, and you might be able to find some good deals during the holidays, but if you're looking to pick one up for yourself, as always, links to everything will be in the description below so you can check out current prices for yourself. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, please give it one of these. It really does help the channel. Subscribe for more content. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for some links to videos you might also want to watch.